In the case of Thora and Scarlett, the two actresses who play Enid and Rebecca, they both look so much like the way I draw the characters that it's just uncanny. The original idea for Ghost World, a comic book, just sort of developed organically. I came up with these two characters, Enid and Rebecca, these two teenage girls who were these kind of angry, disaffected girls who were trapped somewhere in suburbia. To some degree, they were alter egos for myself.
Sometimes I think I might be going crazy from sexual frustration.
You just hate every single guy on the face of the earth.
That's not true. I just hate all these extroverted, pseudo-bohemian losers.
You guys up for some reggae tonight?
I think of it as being in the same world as films like Sunset Boulevard by Billy Wilder and some of the early Stanley Kubrick films, having this sense of humor that doesn't exactly read as being overtly funny. It's very naturalistic. It's very much a part of the characters and the way they interact.
My name is Alan, and I'll be your waiter this afternoon.
Hi, Al.
Can we call you Weird Al?
I'd imagine so.
With drawing a comic book, you have the absolute maximum of control. And when you're making a film, you kind of have to relinquish a lot of that control. All of a sudden, you're letting, an actor play the part as opposed to you drawing a character playing the part. And so every little nuance you want to put in has to come from that actor and not from your drawing. The film opens with this music that Enid has on video that's an Indian film from 1966 with this crazy dance number. And I thought that was just such a perfect way to introduce Enid. This is what she likes. She doesn't like, Britney Spears or, the Stone Temple Pilots or whatever. She likes this weird thing that nobody else even knows about.
What, are we in slow motion here? Come on, what are you, hypnotized? Have some more kids, why don't you?
The character Seymour, played by Steve Buscemi, was a very tiny part of the comic. It was just the scene where they set up the blind date with him in the restaurant. And the way that we leave it in the comic, he just yells at them through the window and walks away, and then they feel really sad and they never see him again. And when we were putting together the script, we thought, it'd be really interesting if this character took on a bigger presence in the movie.
How come in all that time I was trying to get you a date, you never asked me out?
You're a beautiful young girl. I couldn't imagine you'd have any interest in me except as an amusingly cranky, eccentric curiosity.
But we didn't want to avoid the question of sexuality between them. I don't think that's a huge part of their relationship. But, I think he's also very scared of her. I think she's a little intimidating. And, it'd be very easy to just sort of write that out of the film and not have that play a part in it. But I think the way it developed was the way we felt it would develop naturally. And I thought that was a much more appealing way to take the story, to let them kind of dictate what direction they go in. But then, of course, I had a lot of ideas as to where those places might be. So I was able to sort of oversee them like the scientist looking down on the rats in his maze.